Hi Tick Bootcamp. My name is Arianne Jones. I'm an Olympian, a plant-based chef, and a holistic nutritionist. I'm also fighting my heart out, like many of you, to battle Lyme disease. I was diagnosed with Lyme and many co-infections that come with it a year ago now, but I first became really sick 4 years ago. I just bounced around from doctor to doctor for 3 years, not knowing what was going on, like many of you have that story as well. My Lyme tips today come in two parts, one mental and one physical, really bringing that mind-body together, which I love. To start off, my first tip is becoming aware of your self-talk, that voice in your head. It took me a really long time to realize that my own self-talk was constantly critical. It was rude, and to be honest, I was a bully to myself. A lot of the time, it was about me attaching my self-worth to my productivity and what I was accomplishing during a day. It sounded a lot like this in my head. You're not enough. You didn't really accomplish anything today. Just push through the pain. You're really gonna nap midday? You haven't even done anything yet to deserve that. All you can do today is take a bath. That's weak. How about, then I'd start negotiating with myself. First try and exercise or go for a walk or do those emails, and then you can have a bath because you'll deserve it. I was also super critical of my body image and any gained weight or how my body was changing, even though my body was fighting for its life inside every day. I realized that I would never speak to others that way, how I was speaking to myself. I realized it one day when I was on the phone with a friend who was having a pretty hard time. And I said to her, like, girl, just take the night and have a bath, take the night off. You deserve it. You're incredible. I'm so proud of you. And I realized again in that moment, like, whoa, I do not speak to myself that way. How come I can be the biggest cheerleader of other people, but never to myself? So my tip is practicing compassion towards yourself. To speak to yourself with kindness and speak to your body with kindness. Your body is working so hard 100% of the time to try and heal and to get healthy. And it needs your love, not your critique. It isn't easy and it's a practice, but I promise it's worth it because I realized you can't heal when the person that you hang out with 100% of the time, yourself, is mean and critical. So my tip is to speak to yourself like you would speak to your best friend.